The morning was quiet at the mountain monastery. Mist curled around the stone courtyard as students gathered for their daily meditation. When the session ended, one student, the young man named Arjun, stayed behind. He had a question burning in his heart. He approached his teacher, Master Kavi, who sat peacefully under a large Bodhi tree. "Master," Arjun began, his voice filled with gentle curiosity. "I've always been taught to respect everyone, our elders, leaders, and teachers. But lately, I've met people who lie and hurt others. Do they still deserve my respect?" Master Kavi smiled knowingly. You are asking one of life's hardest questions: who truly deserves your respect? Sit and listen carefully, my child. Long ago, the master began, a king built a magnificent statue of himself. He decreed that everyone who entered his palace must bow before it. One day, a poor farmer came with a sack of grain. When the guards ordered him to bow, he calmly refused, saying, "I bow to the living, not to stone." The king was furious, until he learned that this same farmer had risked his own life to save hundreds during a terrible flood. In that moment, the king understood, respect cannot be demanded. It must be earned. And that, Arjun, is your first lesson. Not everyone deserves your respect, because not everyone lives with integrity. Master Kavi then raised his hand, counting on his fingers. There are 5 kinds of people who are not worthy of your respect. First, those who lie because truth is the very foundation of honor. Second, those who abuse their power for they seek control, not connection. Third, those who find joy in cruelty, for where there is no compassion, there is no dignity. Fourth, those who pretend to be wise but act with arrogance, they are only seeking followers, not truth. And fifth, those who do not respect themselves, because one who cannot value their own soul will never be able to value yours. Remember, Arjun, respect is not about age, wealth, or a fancy title. It is about virtue. You can be kind to everyone, but you don't have to respect everyone. Let me tell you the parable of the 2 mirrors, Master Kavi continued. There were once 2 mirrors in a great hall. One was plain and polished, showing every flaw with perfect honesty. The other was coated in gold, hiding the truth behind its beautiful surface. People loved the golden mirror, admiring their own reflections and smiling vainly. But the wise always return to the clear, honest one. Respect those who are real, not those who only shine on the surface. The world is full of golden mirrors, my child. Bow only to the clear ones. Too often, the narrator's voice adds, we confuse fear with respect, but obedience born from fear is not respect. It is submission. Master Kavi's voice rose slightly. When you fear someone, you shrink, but when you respect someone, you rise. Arjun repeated this to himself, the words sinking in. When you fear, you shrink. When you respect, you rise. True respect uplifts both souls. Fear only weakens them. Master Kavi turned to Arjun. His eyes kind but intense, without self-respect. You will bow to everyone, even those who harm you. You'll mistake humility for weakness, and kindness for surrender. But Master, Arjun asked softly, aren't we taught to be humble? True humility, the master replied, means knowing your worth without needing to prove it. When you respect yourself, you no longer need anyone else's approval. Self-respect is the foundation of peace. Without it, every voice around you becomes louder than your own. With it, even silence becomes your strength. Master Kavi then plucked a flower from the garden, where bright blooms grew alongside spreading weeds. Respect is like water, Arjun, he said softly. Pour it on flowers, and they bloom beautifully. Pour it on weeds, and they just grow wild. So choose wisely where your respect flows, because where your respect goes, your energy follows. With a newfound understanding, Arjun bowed deeply to his master, this time not out of obligation, but from a place of genuine gratitude. I understand now, Master. Respect is sacred. I must not waste it. Master Kavi smiled. Yes, my son, respect is the language of your spirit. Speak it only to those whose hearts can understand it. As the temple bell rang, Master Kavi stood before all his students and addressed them. Be kind to everyone, but respect only the truthful. Be humble to all, but bow only to the noble in heart. Understanding that not everyone deserves your respect is not arrogance, it is discernment. Respect is a reflection of your own values. Protect it, share it wisely, and never, ever forget to give it to yourself first. As Arjun walked through the courtyard, the sun shone on his face. His steps were lighter, his head held high. He was calm, confident, and at peace. He had learned that respect is earned by character, not demanded by power. Fear and respect are not the same. He would be kind, but he would also be wise. For when you learn to respect yourself, you will know exactly who deserves your bell. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If this story resonated with you, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. May you walk your path with wisdom and self-respect.